Hey y'all, it's your girl Nate, and we are back in the neighborhood for a spin around the block. Yes, this is episode 14. As always, if you have not already, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Turn on your post notifications so that you're notified every time that Nay stops through and gives y'all her version of the spin around the block. So without further ado, y'all, we about to get into the commentary. Okay, so y'all, I didn't upload, but I did record a video giving my opinion of the whole Russian lady coming in and basically making herself known. And basically playing all in Sammy face, honey. And, I did not post it because around the time that I was getting ready to, get it all together and post it, I was notified that Ben's channel has been wiped off the face of the YouTube earth, honey. And it is under the guise of a community guideline violation. And honestly, I'm surprised the channel stayed as long as it did, because the truth of the matter is, Ben did not come into this YouTube space understanding the rules or the regulations. He was always very outspoken, and he was encouraged to be outspoken because there were people that were so anxious to reap the benefits of his clout that they adapted, knowing that YouTube was not going to be going for the foolishness, debauchery, and wretchedness. And because he decided to partner up with the dumb bitch, he did not understand how to work the loopholes and how to get through and, beat the system. So, like I said in previous episodes, if his wife did not have the wherewithal to instruct him to be better, and help him to not land in this situation, then, it is what it is. Now she's sitting over there on live trying to figure out what she gonna say. Girl, at this point, we know Ben don't talk to you no more. We know Ben didn't talk to you since the Dominican lady or the lady from Dade County, because that girl sound like she's straight from Dade County. Yeah. So yeah, miss me with that Russian Caribbean shit, because first of all, that's not a real thing. That baby is from Dade County, and how do we know? If you go back in, well, shit, the video gone, honey. But anyway, when she was talking, that girl gave very much Dade County, baby. I have a lot of family members from Dade County. First cousins from Dade County, bitch. And so, with that being said, Sammy, you played your role very, very effectively, and you're very smart. As not self-aware as I believe that you were, that moment on Ben's now passed on channel and panel prove that you are very self-aware and you know better than to get in the ring and fight with a Dade County warrior. Hence why you were very humble and you don't have a problem with red. But with that being said, like, that let me know that red is actually a very permanent figure in Ben's life, and eventually was going to become a permanent part of Ben's content, which would ultimately isolate Sammy, and Sammy would basically mean nothing. We know that Sammy knew these things and was aware of these things, because the silence that she possessed in the moment when all of these things were happening, and the way that he dismissed her over and over again when she was just trying to inquire about the bitch, we know that Ben has made up his mind that he is done with her. Okay? Something about a weak bitch Ben don't like, and I guess Ben got tired of pretending like the bitch that he was trying to big up was not a weak bitch. I guess it took for him to get inside of Dade County's real bitch-ism for him to realize that he was on the internet playing with a weak ass hoe. And that's why this weak ass hoe has went live, and she is still spewing out the same rhetoric, You feel bad for us because your internet nigga played you to the left, and then God was like, okay, now that that's over, let's close the curtain. Now, what would not shock me, but would gag the fuck out of me, is if Ben did come back and his leading lady was, that of a Danny Lynn. Or hell, it would really gag me if the red bitch came and she got a bubble all of a sudden. But anyways, for now, Ben's channel is gone. Ben, if you are listening, which I feel like all these motherfuckers be listening to me, honey, they just don't like to give me my credit, but it's okay. I get it and I got it. So Ben, if you are listening, baby, you can come back, but I'ma just tell you, girl, we are not interested in Sammy. We are not interested in nothing Sammy got going on. That bitch was on to you and interested in what you had going on to try to get our attention, bitch. We don't give a fuck about her. So if you do decide to come back, I think Red would be a great content direction for you to go into. Or you can just, put Danny Lynn up there. You already respect her. She already respects you. I feel like she'll be able to give you sound advice when it comes to this YouTube thing, and making sure that you pay attention to the guidelines and you just not out here chasing clout like that bitch had you doing. But anyway, y'all, that's it and that's all. Sammy, you are left out here unprotected. And girl, I'ma say what ain't nobody else gonna say. Seem like to me you could have kept that friendship with Incoming a little bit longer, cause now you have nobody. Bitch, we ain't never even seen a motherfucking Red, but we like her better than you. Bitch, you are by yourself. You did right to clean up your algorithm, allegedly, but we know you. As soon as them people get tired of you popping up on their For You page looking like a rhombus, shout out to that dog face bitch. um, then you're gonna be back over here stirring up shit and playing in people's face, girl. We know how it go. We know how it go. We know how it go. And to all you content creators that fall for her shit every time she get low and decide that she wanna have sense for the sake of clout, y'all dumb as fuck and y'all deserve whatever the fuck the bitch say and do to you. Cause the bitch really can't do shit to you on the YouTube spectrum. Because how do we know that? If she could, her man would have never lost his channel. That bitch ain't got no power. But anyway, y'all hit the like, comment down below, subscribe, and tell me how you feel. That's all I got. I ain't got no more. And until the next time, all the time after that, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend that Nate will be back. I love y'all. Bye, y'all.